A federal lawsuit against the city of Muncie, its police department, and a city councilwoman has a new plaintiff, and it's the city's fire chief.
Yeah, he tells us officers ran 2 unauthorized criminal background checks on him, including less than a week after the police chief reminded officers about the proper procedures. Wish TV's Dan Klein broke the story on the original lawsuit last week. Joins us now with another exclusive. Dan.
Yeah, and Eddie Bell tells me he found out last week that his name had been run by officers. He compares it to the time his house was burglarized and the strange feeling to come home and know someone else had been there. And like the other plaintiffs, he says the common link is once again Nora Powell.
There's a new name on the federal lawsuit filed against Muncie and its police department. This time, the name has a uniform, too. Fire Chief Eddie Bell.
I've not been pulled over. I've not done anything that would draw that kind of attention.
The Indiana State Police notified him Friday of the unauthorized criminal background searches. 4 days after 3 other people filed the federal lawsuit, they sat down exclusively with News 8 on October 21st.
Did you feel violated?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You definitely feel violated.
One officer ran the IDAC search on July 30th, exactly 1 week before this packed and contentious city council meeting, and 6 days after the police chief sent a memo reminding all officers on proper procedures to access the system. That was because state police told the department of clear violations of the system. A different officer ran Bell's name on September 1st. Bell says City Councilwoman Nora Powell is the chair of the Finance Committee who asked him for a $2 million budget cut, which is more than 20% of his budget this year. She's also been a critic of his decision to start an EMS service last month. Plus, Bell ran the unsuccessful run for City Council by Sarah Beach, one of the other plaintiffs.
In my mind, the only common denominator would be her.
Powell said in August,
I wasn't involved in any way, shape, or form.
And last week issued this statement saying the lawsuit was made up of baseless and groundless accusations. Bell says after 34 years of working in the fire department, he would not expect to be a victim of an unauthorized search. He says joining the lawsuit isn't personal. In fact, he declined to say what steps should be taken at the police department since he's not in charge, besides saying that more training is needed. He hopes his friendships with current officers will not change.
This is something that shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't happen to me. It shouldn't happen to John Q. Public. It just shouldn't happen to anyone.
2 new officers have now been named in the lawsuit, bringing that total up to 7, including Nora Powell's stepson. Nora Powell and the FOP told me they would stand by their statements from last week. Police Chief Joe Winkle declined to comment tonight. My messages left with Mayor Dennis Tyler were not returned. If you want to watch our previous story, just go to wishtv.com or my Facebook fan page, which is reporter Dan Wish. Reporting in the studio, Dan Klein, Wish TV News 8.